Hello there everyone, Aaron here from Push Square, and this week Sony has unveiled a brand new PS5 firmware update which has entered its beta phase and will release worldwide in the coming months. But we have had access to it right here on Push Square, and I'm going to break down all of the features you can expect to see with this new update. So let's get into it. Now this week's update is probably the smallest update we've had in quite some time, but it does still have a handy few features. The main focus of course is the DualSense controller with enhancements for the built-in speaker and mic. To start off, the speaker volume is meant to be far increased now, so it's supposed to be a lot louder, easier to hear your friends when you're in party chats, and there will still be the option to adjust the volume in the control panels. I tried this out, it did seem louder to me. I don't use this feature an awful lot, but it did still feel like a little bit louder. I did feel like I wasn't straining to hear my friend talking like I feel like I did in the past. And then when it comes to the actual built-in mic, this now has better features for, let's say, noise cancelling, so you shouldn't be able to hear button presses as much or background noises. And when asking and talking to my friend, asking him how I sounded, he said that I actually did sound a lot clearer, and it wasn't actually entirely clear that I was using a controller. It sounded like I could have been using a headset. So this is a nice little update, something that isn't going to blow your socks off, but it's definitely a welcome change for the DualSense controller, especially for those that do actually use this without a headset. It's a cool feature that I never really use, but I've never found it to be like the preferable option, so maybe this will change things. So the second big part of this update is that you're now able to draw fading lines on your party members' Shareplay. So like when they are playing, they're able to see what you're drawing on the screen. You're able to react with emojis. The only use case I can really think of is if the player playing can't find something and you're able to, let's say, circle in the map like, oh, it's over here or whatever. That I can imagine. The emojis is, yeah, whatever, you know. This is a very minimal one. I can't say that it's something that I will ever use again. I found it more annoying than anything else, but thankfully there is the feature now to turn it off. If you're starting a Shareplay, you immediately would have the choice to either include interactions or not. You can turn this off during the Shareplay as well, so at least there's always that option to just get rid of it if, say, your players are just annoying you or being idiots or whatever. Lastly on the update, we also have the ability to dim the power light on the PlayStation 5. So that partnered up with the last firmware update where we got rid of the beep. You can now make it less light and less sound. The light thing, I kind of like it being brighter. I don't know about you guys, let me know. I do like having the nice kind of ambient blue glow coming from the center of the PlayStation 5, but I suppose it is a handy thing if like you're trying to relax a bit more, you're playing in a dark room, let's say, and everything's kind of darker. I will say, since we got rid of the beep, I've found it, I'm relying on the light a lot more now, because sometimes if I had like HDMI link on, for example, and I turn my TV on and it turns the PlayStation on, I'm kind of like waiting for the light to come on because it doesn't have that iconic beep. I might actually be turning that back on, who knows. But yeah, partnering that up with the lack of light, you're gonna be waiting to see if anything's happening or listening really closely. But yeah, that has been the latest PlayStation 5 firmware update. Curious to see what kind of uses people actually get out of this. Let me know if this is something, especially with the DualSense controller, that you would actually use. Do you talk to your friends via the PlayStation DualSense controller, or are you usually using a headset? Let me know down in the comments, leave a like on the video, and remember to subscribe to the channel for more PlayStation video content just like this. And until next time, I've been Aaron, and this has been Push Square.